Welcome back to my channel. Today you are going to get ready with me for chapter meeting. I also just got out the shower, but I want to put you on this product that I've been trying. It is a vanilla bean scrub and it just makes me feel so smooth and glowy and I love it. Also, with my new fake teeth, I have to use the extra soft toothbrush. And so if you are considering getting veneers, my recommendation is to use an extra soft toothbrush. I was using an electric toothbrush, but it was just a little too abrasive for my gums. An important thing about also having veneers is making sure that you are flossing regularly as well as rinsing regularly. You should be flossing regardless, but with veneers, food can get trapped and stuck, and you don't want that to happen. So I make sure to floss and rinse daily, sometimes multiple times a day. It's extremely important, and it gives you a fresh smile. I'm also using this face brush. I've been breaking out recently. My skin is really dry. I am using Dermalogica skin clearing wash on my face brush. I normally do this twice, but today I'm only doing it once, and I'm following it up with this CeraVe moisturizing cream. I've just been using this too. I haven't really been using it a lot. So far, so good. I don't mind it. It's not the best moisturizer, but it's not the worst. So if you have any moisturizer recommendations, please let me know. For a chapter meeting, of course, it is virtual. So business up top, but party on the bottom, or rather chill on the bottom. I'm just going to throw on some leggings. But my top is from Ivy Storehouse. It came in the Ivy box. My scent for the day is from Le Labo Noir 29. And so here's makeup. I start with the e.l.f. putty. This is the acne putty primer. Been testing this one out. This is only maybe my second or third time using it. Again, not good, not bad. I don't really know if it's doing what it's supposed to. Because I have oily to dry skin, sometimes combination, I always put on my powder first, just so that I don't become like super oily throughout the day. This is just a random spoolie. I'm still into the fluffy brow look and like real looking brow look. I don't really like laminated brows. I also don't like overdone brows. I keep it very simple and very light, but I just fill them in a little bit. And then I use my LA Girl concealer to kind of just clean them up on the top and on the bottom. Sometimes just on the bottom, sometimes just on the top. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I could go super crispy with my brows, sometimes not. So it's really, I don't know, it's whatever I'm feeling. Again, this is for a chapter meeting, so I don't have to be super glam, but I want to look cute, right? So I put a little concealer on my lid. That's going to act as my base, but also my eyeshadow for the day, because then I follow it up with my NARS bronzer on just a fluffy blending brush. And I just put that all over my crease just to add some dimension to that. And I just take a little bit of black eyeliner just to darken my lash line. I am going to put on lashes today, but I just want my lash line to look a little dark without having on a full line, if that makes sense. And then it's just so ironic that I use the pink and green Maybelline mascara and that is my go-to. Today I'm wearing the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I don't really like wearing foundation, so I don't wear a lot of it, and I only put it along the perimeter of my face. Not really focusing on the areas where I'm going to conceal, because I'm more of a concealer girl. And that's what I have here. I'm using my LA Girl concealer. This one is in pure beige. And I put on a lot because I like concealer. I'm a concealer girl. I really like concealer. And I just blend that out using a beauty blender. And then let me put y'all on this. This is the Master Conceal Maybelline Face Studio Concealer. All you need is a little drop. Okay, look how small that drop is. And this drop is going to go a long way. This concealer is so bomb. But I like to layer my concealers for a more dramatic effect. But that little drop spread all across my under eye. Like, All you need is a drop. It is truly the best concealer that I've come across in a long time, and it's drugstore, so it's not expensive, even though it is kind of expensive, but a little goes a long way. I believe a single tube is about $12, so just letting y'all know. Then I use this darker shade of LA Girl, and I put it above where I want my contour to be. I saw that little hack on TikTok and I love it. You put it right at the cheekbone so that when you blend down, it gives you the contour effect instead of putting it at your cheekbone, if that makes sense. So as you'll see here, once I blend it out, the comparison between the two is it really chisels your face. Look at that, snatched, okay? And so TikTok, shout out to y'all and the creator that posted that, because that has been a hack for sure. So, and then I take the blending brush that I use my concealer and mess all that together. Then I take Sacha Buttercup setting powder, just a dab lightly, and put it under my eye and in any other areas that I want to illuminate. So that includes my forehead, my chin, and also down the bridge of my nose. And while that is baking, I put the glue on my lashes and let them sit. So I had the glue sitting, and then I take this True Match powder. What I'm learning is that powders are the key to that flawless finish. This is just an e.l.f. complexion brush. I sweep that and then sweep the remaining powder that I set with. So this is about a lighter shade than my complexion to just sweep it off. And then I use a darker shade to do the remaining parts of my face. So the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, my chin, and all that stuff. So I'm learning that powders are really the key to a flawless finish. I then take the bronzer to just give me a little nose contour. Because, you want to snatch all parts of the face. You feel me? So I'm just taking my NARS bronzer. This one is in Casino. Putting it all over. And then I use a bigger brush to kind of pull it all together. Anybody that knows you have to step back and forth in the light when you're in a bathroom that you're not familiar with to make sure everything looks okay, right? So I'm using that same bronzer to do the hollows of my cheeks to give me my contour. And then I'm taking this blush. This is a BH Cosmetics palette that I've had way too long that I should probably get rid of, but never because it's still kicking. And I just use this darker blush to further add color to the face. And we're setting everything with e.l.f. setting spray. And then here I'm just putting on my lashes. Many years ago, Drea posted how when she puts on her lashes, she looks down into the mirror instead of putting it at face level. And that has really been the hack that I did not know I needed, because it makes putting on lashes just so much easier. I just line my lips with a little brown liner, and then I use the Morphe lip gloss. It's a part of a trio that I can't seem to find any of the other pieces. But it's okay because it does what it needs to do. And then I put a little mascara on my bottom lash line. And the face is done, okay? So next is hair. I thought I was going to curl my hair today, and then when I looked at the clock, I was already running late, so that's not going to happen. So a quick fix is to just brush her out and put it in a ponytail. So this hair is actually from Snob Mob. I rant and rave about this hair all the time because this is some quality hair. I really love this hair. This hair is probably the best hair that I've ever had. I am wearing about 4, maybe even 5 bundles of hair with a closure. And I'm just going to take a little bit of mousse and put that along the top to kind of contain the flyaways and add some sheen to the hair. The hair is freshly washed. This is the Japanese denim straight. And because it stays straight, it's perfect, honestly. But I just needed to give it a little slick back without putting too much product in it. And I'll leave the little things in the front because I got big ears and a big head. Pony. As usual, I'm putting on my Candace earrings. I love these things. My mother hates them, but that's okay. And I looked at the time, and chapter meeting starts in 6 minutes. So I was trying to hurry up. I put on my Ivy Storehouse sweater vest, and just got myself together. I had to put a little concealer in the part because, baby, after washing her, she was all gone. And we don't want an invisible part. We want you to see it's a part there. So I had to get her together. And now I'm ready to go to chapter meeting. I'm sitting at my computer, logging on to my Zoom meeting, and getting ready to be the best hostess of my chapter. Thank you for watching.